The greatest show on turf is back on Sunday night as the Philadelphia Eagles take on the New England Patriots in the 2018 Super Bowl from Minnesota's US Bank Stadium. Patriots quarterback Tom Brady is searching for a remarkable sixth Super Bowl ring of his glittering career at the age of 40, while his Eagles counterpart Nick Foles is playing in the NFL championship game for the first time. Ahead of Sunday's spectacle, Sportsmail have assessed where the 52nd Super Bowl will be won as the Eagles and Patriots prepare to do battle for the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Rarely has there been a more uneven Super Bowl quarterback matchup on paper than between Brady and Foles in Minnesota. Brady has long ago cemented his place as the greatest at his position in the history of the sport, but at 40 years old, remarkably remains at the top of his game. The Patriots' fourth-quarter comeback in the AFC Championship win over the Jacksonville Jaguars was vintage Brady proves. He is still capable of taking teams apart with surgical precision when the pressure is at its peak. Brady boasts vast experience of playing at the NFL's championship game, and with 5 Super Bowl wins already, there is no quarterback better prepared to deliver on the biggest stage. The Eagles' chances meanwhile lies in the hands of their backup quarterback Foles, who has never played in the Super Bowl and had never featured in the playoffs before this season. Foles' career has been largely spent as a backup, and the 29-year-old has bounced around the league, arriving at Philadelphia for his second spell with the Eagles in March following the injury to franchise quarterback Carson Wentz. The former third-round selection played the best football of his career during his first stint with the Eagles and made the 2013 Pro Bowl All-Star team, but mistakes soon began to creep into his game and he would endure uninspiring spells with the St. Louis Rams and Kansas City Chiefs. But Foles' display in the NFC Championship game win over the Minnesota Vikings will fill Eagles fans with hope heading into Sunday's clash. In just his third-ever start in the NFL playoffs, Foles threw for 3 touchdowns in undoubtedly the standout performance of his career in a 38-7 victory. If he repeats those heroics at the US Bank Stadium, he'll be an Eagles hero for decades to come. Doug Peterson can ease the pressure on Foles somewhat by reverting to the Eagles' ground attack, which was the 4th best in the league in the regular season. Expatriate LeGarrette Blount, a man-mountain at 250 pounds, bulldozed his way through Minnesota's defense in the NFC Championship game and will fancy himself to wreak further havoc in New England's backline, who have struggled against the run. Rookie back Corey Clement has been an X-factor for the Eagles at times this season, with a 2-touchdown display against the Denver Broncos in Week 9. Blount and Clement are supported by London-born Jay Ajayi, who is a mid-season addition from the Miami Dolphins but has managed just 1 touchdown for the Eagles so far. At 5 feet 8 inches and 195 pounds, New England running back Dion Lewis poses a very different threat to his former teammate Blount. Patriots coach Bill Belichick prefers to divide up the team's carries among running backs, so the fact that Lewis appears to have nailed down a regular spot in New England's backfield is testament to his performances. Expect both Lewis and James White, who scored the winning touchdown in the 2017 Super Bowl, to provide regular targets for Brady in the air too, particularly given the likely absence of tight end Rob Gronkowski. There's really no comparison here. Bill Belichick has proven time and time again he's the coach for the big occasion, and his hunger to build on his ever-growing Patriots dynasty remains as strong as ever. Belichick won't be fazed by the size of the game, and he won't be tempted into any reckless play calls, having been at the Super Bowl 7 times since reaching his first with New England in 2001. He will be assisted on the sidelines for what is likely to be the last time by offensive and defensive coordinators Josh McDaniels and Matt Patricia. Both Patricia and McDaniels are being strongly tipped for head coaching roles of their own, which tells you everything you need to know about the quality of their play calls. McDaniels in particular will be keen to go out with a bang, and fans can expect a few trick plays from the departing coordinator, whose relationship with Brady has formed one of the pillars of the Patriots' recent success. In Philadelphia, meanwhile, it's been a season of proving the doubters wrong for head coach Peterson, who led the Eagles to a 13-3 win-loss record off the back of outstanding quarterback play from MVP candidate Wentz. Peterson's arrival in Philadelphia was met with widespread skepticism, most notably from former Patriots assistant coach Mike Lombardi, who was ruthless in his criticism. "Everyone knows Peterson isn't a head coach," Lombardi said back in September. "He might be less qualified to coach a team than anyone I've seen in 30-plus years in the NFL," Lombardi went on to compare Peterson's appointment to Donald Trump's U.S. presidency and predict the coach wouldn't last much longer at the helm.